So we'll just wait until people.
It says live up there.
Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't matter. We'll wait. We'll wait for a few people to come on, and we'll see if we get anybody on the Hangout. But that's basically what you want to do is send them the original link, and then I come on about 10 minutes early, and then I give you the video link right here. See, and then the viewers will come on from that standpoint. Now, unfortunately, that's not what you have to do, Tony. I can't. That's Google. That's not me. So.
Well, if I can get the link, that'd be great.
Yeah, because you have to start this thing to get the link. And then you start your broadcast and you allow viewers to come on. See, what happens is it'll show you the viewers right here, see? If you go down here, here's the link, see? This is the event page link. Well, you already had that. That means people can watch, and at that point, they can watch, and they can come on. So let's give it a few minutes and see if we get anybody that comes on to this particular chat. And if not, we just delete it, that's all. Okay? But that's how you do it. You can click down here and find out who the viewers are. But anyway, hey, I got to tell you something. That you know, I joined a premium up for Easy Hits for You.
The premium, I did too.
I'll tell you what, man, that's a gold. I'm serious. That's a gold mine. My God, I have close to 9,000 views on that thing. Wow. I'm going to hire some people just to go back and get the view and go after the views. You know.
That's something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, it's an awesome place. I think we can make a lot of connections through there. You know, there's a lot.
I know. I think you can. A lot of people don't realize it. Well, we got a lot of great campaigns going. A classified ad campaign, Easy Hits for You.
And you know, the good thing is that, like, we can teach the people that come on with us how to do this kind of stuff. You know, to get them out there and you know, make it easier for them. You know, train them and teach them, and they have a great opportunity here. Yeah,
they really do. And the power of social media marketing is to. And I was talking a little bit about this to Heather this morning. You know, people need to understand that as you create a following, and wherever you're creating it, I don't care if you're running classified ads or doing Easy Hits for You, or you're doing it on LinkedIn or any of the social media platforms, or joining groups on Facebook or LinkedIn, very few people out there really know how to do that. And when you teach people how to connect with the people, and then obviously take them to a position of know, like, and trust, and then ask them a personal favor, and it's very powerful. You know, can you do me a personal favor? Can you really help me out here? We want to help some people who need to make extra money from home. Would you refer them to us? It sounds simple, but the truth of it is people that have hearts and understand the financial struggle that America is going through, they will reach out to you, and they will be partners with you. And they will refer you people if they understand what you're doing is legitimate. It's not a scam or a scheme. And that's the whole thing when you ask that question, is to get people to watch our videos, and so they can understand it, and then get back to them and say, look, I need your thoughts and insights. This is too important. Please look at this. And I think if people get it in their hearts and minds, Tony, that this thing is so powerful because it's unlimited income. People could do whatever they want. You know, and the failure rate on a lot of the MLM marketing companies is so high because they don't have the mentorship and training. And people need to make money right now. You just,
you know, one of the things that I found out, and what I'm seeing right now, that, you know, a lot of people don't realize how powerful this really is. Like you just said, you know, you have the opportunity to make unlimited income with this opportunity. Exactly. And some people, it's just such a good an opportunity that some people don't think it's for real. And, you know, they need to realize, you know, how powerful this really is and how real this really is, you know. I saw something this morning, you know, I got this one email from this individual and another opportunity, and it shows him with a big check, like $800,000 or something like that.
Wow.
And I saw that, and I thought, man, you know, that is great, and that's wonderful, you know what I mean? But what are you doing to teach how you made that money to the people that you're working with below you, you know? And that's just what's great about this opportunity here with Unlimited Success. on Success in Minutes, the people up top, like Robert and Bill, they're showing us exactly how they've done it. They're there for us. They're tutoring and mentoring us and teaching us exactly how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, exactly. So listen, if you're a viewer, I want you to look over here at the chat, the group chat, and you're going to see a link over here, right here. You're going to see this link right here. Go ahead and click on that link, and that'll give you a video where you can come on and video. Because the idea of a fireside chat is to be interactive, so questions get answered. So, you know, this is not a teaching or a mentorship. This is more about getting your questions answered. So just go ahead and click on that link. I also put that link below, okay, as well. And so you can see it here.
Gary, I don't see a link, but from my end.
On the chat, you don't see it there?
He doesn't even have the chat.
I don't see the chat. I don't see the...
Well, wait a minute. Then you have to go to group chat over here. You see this blue thing over here? Click on the chat. This should... See, I see it. See right here? Or the blue box? Click on the blue box on the left.
Blue box. Okay, let me click on that.
Okay, click on the blue box on the left.
Now I got it. Now I got it. Okay, group chat. Now I'm on group chat.
Okay, now it's group chat. Okay? All right. So now you see the link, right?
Yeah, I see the link.
Okay.
If anyone's watching, they need to click on that link. Is that correct, to join our conversation?
Yeah, right. So that's what it's designed to do. And then whenever you do these fireside chats, again, unfortunately, you got to take 5 minutes before, or we can do it 10 minutes before, is get this link out to your guests. You got to tell them that to set it up correctly. Hey, look, we're going to do a fireside chat. What we're going to do is we want you to participate on that chat, as and we have 10 spots. We want you to participate in that. So we're going to send you a link to the event, but we're going to send you another link that'll allow you to come on and be, and have your computer video cam recorder will be on, so we can look at you and you can look at us, and that way we're mirroring our living room. So just remember to educate people on, this is our first ones that we're really doing.
This is our first one, correct?
Yeah, so just educate people, on how to do that, and then the more people we can drive to these fireside chats and do personal interviews, the more your business is going to grow. Just a fact of life.
And that's what we want. We want to be able to answer their questions, whatever whatever question they have in their mind about what we're doing, and anything, just answer anything to give them a lot of confidence to go forward.
Exactly. So let's just look at your goals, and so tell me again, what are your career goals, or what do you want to accomplish? I should say your dreams. What do you want to accomplish in this? Have you thought about what your accomplishments are?
Well, I'm a lot like you. I think, and I hear Robert saying it all the time, money can't buy you happiness.
Right.
But neither does poverty, And yeah, I've been, on the one side of it. I've been on the poverty side for a long, long time, So I want to experience the other side, okay? So, yeah, money is, it's sort of a, motivating factor here for me.
Right.
But I also know that, to become financially independent, get rid of debts and things like that, the kind of thing that the everyday person struggles with.
Right.
Everybody, they can't achieve and do the things they want with their family and, enjoy the time with their kids, or do things because they're too busy trying to earn a living, And this opportunity here is going to make all the difference in the world for people like myself and others that are struggling and have struggled.
Yeah.
It can change our financial outlook, which will give us more time with our family and spend more time with our family to do the things that we truly enjoy. So, it's not only the financial part of it, but it will also give me a different lifestyle, okay? The kind of lifestyle that people truly deserve, to go out there and be happy and enjoy time with their family and all that. And having a little extra money every month at the end of the month, it's going to make all the difference for some people, like it will for me.
Yeah, those are solid reasons why it's going to keep you focused and motivated on doing the activities. Tony, what I find when I mentored quite a few, as you know, very, very highly successful people. And I listen to them on stage, I listen to them on my coaching and mentoring calls. Boy, they always have the same They say just call 2 people a day, or or be consistent with what you have to do. Whatever it is, be consistent with it. And the message of consistency rings so high. Every person I know that's successful, and I saw this when I was a young man starting out with a company called National Semiconductor in the corporate world. I started out as an accountant and a controller and a vice president of finance. It was my corporate career in my young days. But what I saw about people that were winners in any industry, I don't care if it's the corporate world, real estate, network marketing, social media marketing, online marketing, what separated me to think about what made the difference between somebody that really was a winner and somebody that wanted to be a winner. The winners always had a strong plan of action and a strong commitment to that plan. They took a concentrated effort and they focused hard on achieving their goals and getting accomplished. Seriously, they did. And the ones that got scattered and distracted and and never made it, or were always the ones that were like jack of all trades, master of none. They never really did what I call a concentrated, focused effort into something that's going to pay off for them. Because here's why. Think about this for a minute. As you start running an ad campaign, those ads could maybe hit, and maybe they don't. But if you're focused on that campaign, and you start working with that ad to tweak it and to adjust it, and changing the message or running it in a different area, then all of a sudden your goal is to make that ad work. It works. A lot of people get hired running ads. I mean, that's a way that people look for income. So you got to get the right message to the right people in the right town. So you tweak it, you adjust it, and you change it, but you don't quit on it. Now, after you perfected this program, your ads get better, your verbiage gets better. I'm going to give you an example. I was on Skype with Heather, and this is a good analogy of this. I said, Heather, if you want to attract people to a capture page, and I learned this from Dan Kennedy. I'm going to give you an example of what I'm talking about checking and tweaking and getting better at something and keep going with it until you perfect it and master it, because most people quit on themselves and quit on whatever their campaigns are and their activities. I said, here's what I told Heather. I said, look, I want you to go think about this for a minute. If you had a message and you had 6 months to live, and that message was burning in your heart, and you want to get that message out to as many people as fast as you can, what would that one single message be? Very powerful. What would that one single message be, you see? And you see, that's the issue. That's the problem, is that people don't have this burning message that they want to share with people that would make a difference in their lives. Seriously, that's what it really is. If you have a single message, Tony, that you want to share with people, and I promise you, when you get on the phone and when you write a text or an email message, and that message is burning inside of you, people are going to get the intensity of what you're saying. The belief in what you're saying is going to be through the roof. Okay, so a well-constructed message like that delivers a lot of emotion to the message. So here's what I had her do. I'm going to give you an example of it. So I said, okay, why don't we go ahead and get a video, and Myrna just did this too, just a phenomenal video, and she got one on The Secret. And let's just get a video that's very popular with current events. So Robin Williams just passed away. And I said, why don't you go find the trailer to Robin Williams, okay? And, okay, so go find the trailer to Robin Williams. And in that trailer, I want you to find the message that Robin Williams portrayed in Mrs. Doubtfire. And she watched it, and she came up with it immediately. What's the message? Well, here's a father that loved his kids so much that he dressed up, as a nanny and a maid to take care of his kids. How cool was that? I mean, that's what the message was. And I said, now, take that trailer and put it in a capture page in a video. Immediately, people are going to connect with that because Robin Williams just passed away and everybody loved him. But what was the message of Mrs. Doubtfire? You see, and how do you relate that to business? Well, the message was, the attraction was obviously Robin Williams. But the message was he loved his kids so much that he had to dress up as a nanny to spend time with his kids because, his ex wouldn't let him. And then what's the message today? How do you relate that to where we are? Well, the message simply said, how many moms would love to be home with their kids right now? Really think about that. How many moms would love to be home with their kids right now?
That's true. That's very powerful right there.
Okay. And now you transition the readers into thinking, well, is what you're doing going to give you that time with your children? And you develop a sales message through that. Now, how powerful is that? You got the people's attention. You got a message. And then you got them thinking that, do I need to spend time with my children? Robin Williams loved his kids so much that he had to dress up to spend time with his kids. He had to dress up like a nanny. Of course, it's comical when it happened, but the message was very powerful, very strong, you see. And sometimes when you understand that copywriting and messaging is so powerful, when you get the right message to the right people at the right time, it can really change lives. So, see, I believe in this school so much because it gives people a way that's real to develop their brand, to develop sales messaging, copywriting skills, marketing skills, sales skills, everything they need to learn to grow in marketing and sales and social media is right here in this school with the 3 trainers, myself, Robert, and Bill. Anybody can come here and create and carve any piece, a large piece out of that pie. I'm serious, that they really want, and that pie meaning the market. If they get the right message to the right people at the right time, and think about what that message really means. So I don't know if we have any viewers, but I hope the time was worth it that you spent with me, and we'll continue to get these fireside chats, and we just have to tweak it and learn it and get it better. We don't give up on them. We just grow them and get better at it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but the message I want to leave you with today is take a walk on the beach, pray, and say, what is it in your heart that you want? It's like, Lord, help me with my finances that I can help other people with their finances. Tell me what I have to do to get in control of my life so I can help other people become in control of their lives. Because there's no better teacher out there than a teacher that has experienced the adversities that this life offers sometimes. It's just true. The best teacher is the student, every time. Think of the example of a college professor teaching entrepreneurialism and never owned a company. All he ever teaches is what he read in books. And that's not bad, but it's not, that's like 50-60% of really. But then you get somebody up there that's built the company from scratch, and he's poured his life savings into it. You're going to get a better teacher from the person that had the experience than the person that read the book, I promise you. Because the person that read the book never had those experiences. They're not ingrained in his heart, you see. So that's what I'm saying. When you're marketing to people, find the right message to the right people at the right time. And then take that message as if it's the last message you want to get out to the world. You got 6 months to live. And then when you start talking to people, you're going to have fervency in your voice, excitement in your voice, enthusiasm in your voice. And people are going to follow you because you believe in it so much that they want to believe too. That's all it is. That's all it really is. So all the people that you talk to, all the people that you meet, if you get that message in your heart and you relay that message to people that you're talking to, they'll see it. So when you say, look, I really need your help. I need your personal help. I need a personal favor. I'm passionate about helping people right now that need to create extra income. I just want you to refer them to me. I want you to help me out. I've got a social media marketing training school that will really help people out. You got to see this. I need your thoughts and insights. I need you to believe in it. I need you as a referral partner. Would you help me out? And let's help a few people out. Do you care? And when you talk to people from your heart like that, it makes a huge difference. Can you refer me some people? Yeah. The same thing happens when somebody comes in on an ad. It's not about selling them. It's finding out. You know, I just taught this to Joan today. I said, Joan, okay, she's my new personal assistant. I just love her. I said, and I took her on my classified ads. I don't know, I got 54 applications coming on that in the last few days. And I just said, hey, Joan, before you call these people back, I want you to really read their resumes. And I want you to find out in that resume everything that you can compliment that person on. What really attracts you to that person? What's amazing about that person? And then I want you to write them a pre-interview letter. In other words, setting up a phone appointment. And in that letter, I want you to tell them what attracted you to their resume. I want that person to read that and feel so good that they're dying to talk to you. I said, that's what's going to make the difference and set the tone to that conversation or that interview. And I said, once you compliment them and once you took enough time to really read their resumes, because they poured their heart into that resume, and then when you talk to them, you know, he said, look, I love that you studied psychology. I love that you graduated from the dean's list. I love the fact that you're starting your career out. We're looking for people that really are like you, that want to be career-minded. Okay, and we know social media marketing is social entrepreneurialism is where it's going. Can we help you? Is that something that you might want to consider? Would you be willing to be trained? Would this fit into your plans in your life to where you want to go? Now, Tony, when you talk to people with that type of you know, and everything that you have, you know, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, I got to call her back. Okay, but you know what? It's a beautiful thing when you can do that. Does that make sense?
Well, it makes a lot of sense. You know, and one of the things I want to say, this is what's so great about working with this group here of people. Look at the type of coaching and mentoring that you're giving us right now. You know, I am learning so much from you. And what I want is I want these people that are, you know, answering the ads or whatever, trying to come on board with us right now. I want them to see that this is what they're going to be exposed to. I mean, I never got involved with anything in my life that the top people in the company, like yourself and Robert and Bill, are there for us, teaching us and mentoring us every step of the way. I mean, that's what I want them to know. That, you know, you don't need to be afraid of doing this. I mean, this, whatever you don't know, you're going to be taught. And I mean, like in this example right here, this advice and the, you know, the way you're talking to us right now, you know, I am learning so much. I'm picking up so much from you. You know, I know you've done this all your life, so.
So, you know, Tony, what makes me feel good about it is you appreciate, you know, and your attitude is so high, is accepting what we're teaching. That's what makes it so wonderful. And because then that's what see, we're teachers and we're mentors, and that's our gift that God has given us. So when you accept that, we live in fulfillment of that. You understand? It makes us feel good, and we want to give more, you know, for you. Now, let me ask you this. Just a crazy question. It's not, but because you and I are building a strong relationship, and you know I value you as a partner, and I feel very blessed to have you come on as a partner, and you know I respect you at the highest degree. So, and you're helping me in a lot of areas. Man, gosh, you taught me to get over almost 10,000 views in one day. I cannot love you, okay? That was incredible. But you see, everybody comes to us that has a resource. And when we draw on those resources, when we're open enough to draw on those and learn from other people, what happens is this synergy builds in a team. And it builds a community of enlightenment. You know, it builds a culture of sharing and caring and giving, so everybody gets stronger in their growth and development as a result of that. That's a very powerful community. I don't think, even if I didn't sponsor anybody, I would want to leave that environment, because that environment feeds my heart and soul. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
It feeds your heart and soul.
Yeah, and I love this so much. Everybody works so closely together and gives so much to help each other. I mean, I really love this.
And so, you know, here's the thing. I know a lot of people are going to make millions of dollars, but you know what's more important than that? all the people that are going to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, because that's what's really going to make up the bulk of the people that come in here. And you know, that's, if you can help somebody make $500 or $1,000 a month, and that's all they do, my gosh, you know the lives that we can change? That could be the difference between them getting kicked out of their home or saving their home. You know what? That could be the difference between them having at least a decent food budget or keeping a car. It's incredible. We don't think that $500 a month is very powerful. It really changes lives when you really think about it. Okay? And
For the people that have jobs and so on and so forth,
yeah.
They can do this part-time from home also.
Right,
you know?
right. You know, and here's a crazy question that I'm going to ask you. Okay, so you and I go down the road, and we're new. We're not even a week old or 10 days old. We go down the road, and you know, when we help each other, and all of a sudden, you know, I'm making a good income, you're making a good income, and if I called you up and I said, hey Tony, you know what? Let's add another stream of income to our lives. How would you react to that? Would you say no, or would you look at it?
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, here's what I'm saying. If I said, hey Tony, you know, I've got 7 income streams coming into my household. I think we can take what we're doing right now, and we can add another income stream, and I want to show you how we can do that. It's congruent with what we're doing. It could mean anything. It could be about writing books and articles. It could be anything.
Well, I think, you know, to be successful at something or what you're doing and all that, you got to focus, and you know, you got to focus your direction in which you're going. You mean you can't go in 7 different directions all at once. You know, you got to master.
You can't be a jack of all trades and master none. You got to really think about this. You got to master whatever you're going to do. Would you agree with that?
I definitely agree with that. You know, I mean, that's one of the problems I had in the past. I went into many directions, and that's one of the things I'm learning from you. You're teaching me to focus, and it just, you know, don't go in every direction. Because I mean, I done that. You saw some of my websites. You know, I was promoting a lot of different things in every direction, and I learned that's not the right thing to do. And I'm learning that from you, and that's one of the things I really like. That, you know, you get the right coaching and mentoring here.
Yeah, and so what happens is, by a concentrated effort, you know, you find success. But if I came at you and said, hey, try this or try that, all I did is dilute what you've already learned.
Right.
Think about it for a minute. Okay, I mean, I want to bring this up because those are the challenges sometimes.
Right.
A lot of people are going to get these challenges when they come in. It's okay to use our marketing methods to build whatever MLM they're in, or direct sales marketing, and that's okay, because that's their purpose. That's why they came into the school.
Right.
See? And there's nothing wrong with that. But the point is that if you start looking for other things, you're going to get distracted. You're going to get pulled away, and you're not going to find accomplishments. You're not going to find success or accomplishments because of it. So here's my thing. On my blog site, 30minute, the number 30minute-millionaire.com, I wrote an article about a small kid with a magnifying glass. And I said, you know, and that, it really was my story when I was in the 3rd grade in a parochial school. It's a cute little story. And I would take that magnifying glass, and, you know, in the fall, and I would learn how to direct the sun rays at, you know, at such that it would start a fire, and I put a bunch of leaves together. Of course, the nuns were always worried about me starting the dormitory on fire, you know. But, and I put that magnifying glass there as a young kid. And I watched, and I said, the longer I held that magnifying glass and the steadier I held it, the stronger that ray got. The hotter it got, the faster those leaves would catch fire. And at a young age, I figured, my God, if you can just focus long enough and strong enough on something, something's going to happen. Am I right? That's really the truth.
Yeah.
Something's going to happen. And then I read Brian Tracy's book on focus. And Brian Tracy says the same thing. He said a concentrated effort on whatever you're doing to master. Robert calls it mastering the mundane. I love it. But a concentrated effort really makes all the difference in the world. Now, there's nothing wrong with multiple streams of income, but they got to grow out of your mastery. Think about it. They got to grow out of your mastery. So So if you got good at your teaching and mentoring, and you wrote articles on that, or you wrote books on that, that's a beautiful thing, because it's congruent with your mastery. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
Okay. So let things grow out of your. So once you master something, then a lot of doors open up for you to further more incomes. You know, maybe there's speaking engagements. Tony, I mean, you got a whole world opens up to you. Look at Robert being invited by Eric Worre to be on stage, and then his CDs and his books, and I mean, it's crazy what happened. You know, now I'm going to go see Eric. I got a VIP pass, man. We got to get that. You got to win that thing this month, man. We got to get you there with us. You live right next door, man. So anyway, I'm nobody. Well, let's just go ahead and talk to the people that didn't make it, right, and send them this, and let's just set up another one.
Right. We'll set up another one. We'll do another one, and we'll get some more people involved. Yeah. For the people that are just on the background, just like wondering if this is for them or not, I want to tell them, believe me, this is for you. I mean, this is going to make a whole difference in your life, you know, in more ways than one. So don't be shy. Go in there. If you already joined us in the back office, start going through some of the video trainings and make sure you rate them and check them and let us know where you're at. And if you get stuck with anything, please reach out and, you know, send me an email or phone calls or get in touch with Gary. We're all here for you. We're all here to help you. You know, they're teaching me to do the same thing that they're doing, and you know, and I plan on doing that. I'm going to be here for you to help you all the way. So
let's just reschedule. Let's reschedule another one, and then take this. It'll go on YouTube, this recording, and make a capture page out of it and send it out. That's all you do, and make this work for you, and it'll add more people to your next one.
Good enough. We'll have this out there.
Serious. Go make a capture page out of this with what I taught you on that Robin Williams marketing, you know?
Right, exactly. I'll do one right after we get done here.
Yeah, and
I really want to thank you so much for all your mentoring and coaching. And I just want these people to know, man, this is for real. Look what you're doing, and this is the kind of hand-holding and, you know, walking through that we get dealing with Success in Minutes.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, work on a title that's going to capture people, you know, in what we're doing, and then let's see if we can't get a good headline out there with a nice capture page, and people could watch this for 30 minutes and make this thing work for you. Okay, in terms of how to market, how to do copywriting, and how to do headlines and build capture pages. I mean, you got a whole thing here that you can work on. All right, buddy, I'm going to run, but God bless you, bud.
God bless you, and have a great day, and see you soon.
All right, bye-bye now.
All right, bye-bye.